Hi, this is Thecia of Ellis Family Farms, and the sun's trying to come out today. It rained. It kind of just not drizzled, but it kind of just dripped all day. We got 1.3 inches total from this rain event, and I think this is kind of the outer bounds or whatever they call it of that tropical storm that hit down in Houston. So here it was perfect. It was chilly, and I had to wear long pants, but that's just a side note. Okay, just about the time I think we're going to be able to get into this trailer house, we have some setbacks, and I'm trying to decide what to do today. Today's been kind of a planning day and thinking and deciding what I need to do, and then I'm going to town and buying what the supplies I need. So let's kind of check this out and see what we got. As usual, I got sidetracked. I got a bunch of stuff coming up. This is the stuff that I transferred last week. I had come up. I think that's mainly broccoli and stuff. Looks like I've got some radishes, and I'm not sure what else coming up there. And some of my beans are starting to sprout. These are green beans, and these are pinto beans. I think I had seen... stop! Why are you chewing up my thing? I get a feeling that this is the one that's torn up my pot. Anyway, but I've got a few things coming up, and I'm pretty happy about that. It may be too late in the year. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's also nice to see things sprouting regardless. I don't like being indecisive. I'm one of those that I know what I want, I know what I need, I know now how to get it. Well, I learn quickly how I need it, what I need to do to get it done. And I'm at a point right now that I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. And it's kind of turning into an issue. But I can show you some of my options. Well, I don't know. Yeah. We turned the water heater on, and we left it for a while so to make sure that we had hot water. And so Kinzie told me yesterday morning she thought we had hot water because she had warm water to wash her face when she got up in the morning. I thought, okay, cool. So then I come over here yesterday afternoon. I thought, well, I want to check it for myself. And I'm hearing water leaking. Behind this wall, water was coming out. And you can see where the floor is all wet here. And apparently this is where they can work on the plumbing. But none of the connections were messed up. It was down in there. A rodent chewed a hole in the pipe. And Tom said that I got on it pretty quick. I didn't know that. You know, apparently it hadn't been chewed very long. He says it would have been a lot worse leak if I hadn't turned, because I turned the water off yesterday afternoon. And it was discouraging, you know, because I'm thinking, I was going to bring sheets over and put them on my bed. I was going to start looking into doing a convert kit on the stove to go from natural gas to propane and start getting it set up. I was getting ready to move in over here, and we had to turn the water off again. And Kinzie came up this morning, and she goes, we need mouse traps. And I said, I know, darling, because I'd seen evidence of other problems with mice. And she goes, no, you don't understand. I've been hearing it. Not only did I hear it, but there was one that was bothering me about 10 o'clock last night, and I got up and found it and shooed it out of the room with a broom. She goes, but it was kind of big. And I said, oh really, was it a rat or was it a mouse? And she goes, I don't know, but it was big, and I shoved blankets underneath my door so it couldn't get back in. I didn't have the heart to tell her. I don't know if that's how it got in there, but you know, hey, at least she slept. So apparently it's not just mice. It apparently is not voles. It could be voles, but I doubt it. I think it's rats. So that's another thing I'll get today is rat traps, so that we can get, because they're doing a lot of damage. I've already lost a couple of cords over here behind the stove. Not the stove. The television. One of these things was completely severed right there. And I threw it away. And I forgot, I didn't think to show you. Well, you know, I don't want to show a bunch of rodent damage. So, yeah. So, actually, apparently, my project of the day is go to town and buy stuff. I need to get some rat traps. I need to buy a couple sets of groceries for tonight anyway. And just get supplies so we could start working again. We'll get there. It's just every once in a while you have, with the setbacks you have, you go, oh, and we've had so many setbacks. It'll be all right, though. Yesterday was Kinzie's birthday. She turned 14. And I don't know, it's kind of weird because, you know, little girls, usually they have their next birthday party planned before the one that they're celebrating is over. But this year I had trouble getting her to do stuff. We're going to go out to dinner Saturday night with some family and stuff. And I also ordered her a nice set of shower curtain, rugs, and stuff like that to go in that hall bathroom. And that was her. It was well, I took her out to breakfast yesterday. She had an orthodontist appointment too, so we went out to breakfast and had a birthday breakfast together. So that was kind of nice. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've always known Thomas kind of downplays his birthday. Hey, when it comes to my birthday, I've survived this long. I'm celebrating it. But what do I know? Oh, and the other thing I was going to mention too, with this rain, I actually saw sunrise this morning, and I didn't pay that close attention to it, but so I'm hoping that the rain has kind of washed the atmosphere over here a little bit, and we can start having some pretty sunrises and sunsets again, and just a nicer sky. It was just kind of, with all the smoke and stuff, I mean, I know we didn't have a fraction of what a lot of other people in the country, especially on the West Coast, are having, but I don't know. I'm ready for clean skies again. I lived in California once. I know what dirty skies are like. I like Oklahoma. Well, I'm back from town, and I got some traps. I was going to get more rat traps than I did, but they were $15 a piece. Yeah, that big rat trap was like $15.64, and then there's 4 mouse traps in there for like $1.96. I don't know. But Kinzie said they were large, so the one she saw was large. I'm a little bit wondering too, because obviously I know what a mouse is, and I know what a vole is because we have voles out here everywhere in the field. But other people have said that we probably got field rats. Now I don't know what is the difference between a field rat and a vole. I don't know, but I know what wood rats look like. They're huge, but I have to look up a field rat. And I've been out in this field a lot, and I haven't seen any rats, so to speak, but I have seen a lot of voles. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I got him, and we can bait him, and hopefully we can start getting some of the population cut down, because yeah, we can't afford too much more damage. And speaking of damage, I need to figure out, on both sides we've got some rotting there. Not up high, it's not that big a deal, but down here low, well, even this side is not too bad. So I need to find a piece of wood or something, cut this out, and put something else in its place to fix that. Now, something else I've noticed is you can see daylight. Definitely on the bottom of the corner there, and all the way up to about there on this one. So I'm going to have to do something to cut that down before it gets wintertime too. And another thing I'm going to have to consider too, how much do I want to put into this trailer house, because I really want to build a house. But at the rate we were going, I mean, this January it's going to be in the trailer 7 years. Now, I don't want to put past history to determine future whatever, you know. But I want to make this livable, but how livable do I want? I mean, do I want to start stripping down walls and putting more insulation in there just so that we don't have to spend so much more on electricity when we do get in here? Because I get the feeling that's going to be an issue. And even the house that we want to build is going to be a huge endeavor. And so, yeah, I got a lot to think about here. And I have to make these decisions because I'm the one that's going to have to make it happen. I can get the help from Tom and stuff if I need to, but he can't make these decisions. When I try to get him to make a decision, he shuts down. And which is unfortunate because I don't know what I'm doing, but I've got to make it work. So maybe if you guys, you can help me figure out what to do next. I know I need to, okay, I was going to say, I need to do this, but I thought just in that little split second, I thought about 4 different other things that I know I need to do. So there's a lot to do. What are my priorities right now? I'll get there. Right now the priority is getting some of the rodent population down so we don't have any more damage. I was just down here trying to figure out I don't even know what to use to cut it out, but I'm noticing that it just came right out. So maybe I can find something to shove in there and cover that up and make it look better, paint it. I got some sealant too. I got some sealant to go around these edges here. And I did have the paint, but I gotta buy some more. So I definitely need to do that. We need to get some flashing done too. I did not get the flashing today. It's gonna have to wait a couple more days. Well, I cut a piece and it looked like it went down lower on that side than it did this side, so I cut it like that. But apparently that's wrong because there's a piece right there. So I need to remeasure it and see how much of this I need to cut off to actually make it fit into the hole. Alright, I'm going to try to cut it right there and see if that'll fit better this time. Well, it fits better, and I'm hoping when I screw it, it'll be more... it's a little thick on this end. Okay, it's there, it just needs some more work. And hopefully by the time I'm done, it'll look okay. We'll have to see. Not time to go pick up Kinzie from school now, though. Alright, it's the next day, and the sun came out. It wasn't even out half an hour ago whenever I was out working in the garden. I'm muddy, but that's okay. I got a lot of work to do in the garden. I let it get away from me when it got hot outside. And now I'm trying to put some fall stuff in the ground before it gets too late. But I'll either get there or I won't. But I'm back to this door now and see if I can get that where it looks. I don't know if I can make it look better or not, though. And I say that because, yeah, there'll be a board, there'll be something there, but I'm going to have to screw it in, and these are obviously not screwed. I don't know how this, well, not in this direction anyway, so I'm still going to try to screw it, and I hope I have something to screw it into with, and then we can work from there. I am a little concerned too, but, well, I was concerned. I was concerned because that little block was like really soaking wet where it's been in there, and so that indicates that there's been a lot of water coming down through the frame of the door, and the only way to fix that is to put the flashing on the cover. So that's what I got to do to help protect my door, and I've known that all along, but I'm seeing other evidence of why I should do that. So yeah, it's time to get on that too. Well, I don't know that that's any better looking at all anyway. Probably not, and I'm not sure how even sturdy it is. I couldn't even get this one in to go deeper. Maybe a good Prota paint or two will help it out. I don't know. Sure didn't look very pretty like that, though. Not at all what I was envisioning. The next thing I'm going to try to do is put some caulking or whatever it's called all along around here and see how that goes. And I don't know if I bought the right stuff or not, but I'm trying this stuff. Don't know anything about it, but we'll try it as seen on TV. Well, the first thing I do is screw that up. I thought that was a chip, and I cut it off. It's not. It was a lid. Ugh. I never claimed to be smart. It's probably a good thing. Apparently this project has come to an end also, because I can't get anything to come out of it. And on further inspection, it appears there's a hole in the side of it. So, I'm not going to be doing that now. Well, it's after dinner, and after I've gone to town and bought some more caulking stuff and another quart or whatever size it is of white paint. I'm not going to paint today for sure because, well, we've got to get the flashing done first. not only was the floor or the porch all wet when we had the rain yesterday and the day before, but this piece that I replaced was soaking wet too, and it's just been sitting there after the rain. So apparently it's coming down from there and it's literally soaking down through the door frame. So I'm going to do some caulking around here tonight, hopefully, if I can figure out how to do it. And then hopefully this weekend we'll get that flashed. Let's see how that goes. And this isn't pretty by any means, but I think I've got it pretty sealed. Most on the sides anyway, on both sides. And like I said, I'm not going to paint until after we get the flashing on there. And I've seen 2 or 3 different kinds of flashing, and I'm not sure what the right kind to get. But we'll get the flashing, and then we'll get that on, and then I can paint this door frame and make everything look much better. I almost got so wrapped up in what I was doing that I almost missed the sunset. But I got that camera. I've got my time-lapse camera going for that. And since we've had this rain, it looks like the atmosphere is much cleaner and we're going to have a much nicer sunset, and I'm grateful. And I'm hoping Tom is baiting at least the rat trap. And I got some mouse traps too, as I showed you the other when I got them, but I don't do mouse traps, and I sure as heck don't do rat traps because I'm chicken. I don't want to get my fingers snapped. So hopefully he'll do that. And I'm considering getting some of the sticky traps too. I'm not going to do bait. We've got puppies who eat everything, and I've just got too many animals around here that, you know, if a rat eats the bait, and then he dies, and my dogs eat the rat, I don't want them to die either. So I don't do bait, but we might do traps, and see if we can get that one pipe fixed so we can have water again. I don't know. As you can tell, I'm running out of daylight, but at least I got a little bit of something done. Not much, but a little bit of something. So if you like this kind of thing, go ahead and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button. Share with some of your other friends that maybe need a little bit of I was going to say encouragement. That's probably not the right word. I was just thinking, like, if you want to see what some stupid old woman's doing to try to get into a home and do a homesteading and take care of animals and stuff like that, and a garden, you know, whatever else. If you know somebody who wants to do that, just share it with them. Thank you.